Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and this is Terry, and thanks for joining us today. And this is the Solaris Healing Center. Everybody who's here already is getting the blue healing light. So you're calming down your nervous system and letting your own body heal itself. So stay as long as you can in the chat so you can absorb all this blue healing light and so you can benefit from it. And I want to tell you a little bit about this. Terry, uh, tell them just a little bit about you. She's going to let me do the talking today, which is unusual. So briefly tell them what you do.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Nice to see you. I see a lot of people from our meditation tribe here, and I do meditations Monday through Friday on my channel. And a lot of that is chat time and holding space for each other. That's the name of my channel, Holding Your Space. And we all kind of support each other, just like you guys do in the chat, everybody helping each other. And then we meditate together. And anytime one or more gather, just like prayer, the meditation expands. And gosh, talk about visions that everybody's having and light workers and just amazing things going on. So, and then I'm also an intuitive, a medium. I am now doing Reiki, a Reiki practitioner, pranic healing, stuff like that.
Sorry.
So, stuff, lots of stuff.
I keep trying to star, and it's moving so quickly that I'm not getting it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
doing a bad job of starring.
Yeah, and I'm here as backup, and I'm supposed to be starring because
You're
I'm not
talking, though.
starring, but taking care of stuff.
Here's Brenda. Hello,
Hi,
Gail and
Brenda.
everyone. Happy to
Aw.
be able to be on this live event again. We're glad to have you.
Hi, Brenda. Yeah. Good dawning, Mr. Floyd. Hi, White Dragon. Yeah. Hey, Garnet. People from all over the world here today.
Yes.
So good to
And
see
so,
everybody.
yes, everybody is, again, you're all in the blue healing light, calming your nervous system down and letting your own body heal itself. I will be able to get to a few people. Hey, Truth Wave Energy Meditation. Ooh, I love that name. Do you know
Isn't that a great name? That's Victor.
that's Victor? That's a great name.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So,
it is.
so let me tell a little bit about myself. And my background is I am a nurse, and I went back to school to become a chiropractor. And then when I started doing my metaphysical journey, which started in 2020, when I guess I should say I acknowledged what was happening, was in 2020. Everything else had been discounted. And I started learning how to do energy healing also. And so I bring it all together. And the Solaris Healing Center is actually a healing center on a star called Solaris. It looks very much like Sedona, except for that it is pink and gold striations. And the gold beings there, they're the ones that take care of the Solaris Healing Center. And they allow us to use it to bring the Solaris Healing Center here today for this hour. And also, when you go to the Solaris Healing Center, you walk in and they have the blue light going and one table where different people get on it. Most people do not get on it. They just go in just to stand in the blue healing light, just like y'all are doing. And you see your guides, your power animals, archangels, angels. You see everybody there. I've gone in there and I've seen an elephant, a bear, and there's Archangel Michael over there. It's just amazing when you go in there and see that. So we're using that today, and we use that. Terry and I are doing that right now once a month. And also, I wanted to let y'all know that my guides, I work with the ETs, the aliens, or the galactic beings. They are my main ones that bring in my healing abilities. They come through me to do the healings, the individual healings. My main guide that does that is named Medical Mike, who is a gray hybrid who likes to dance around and make it fun and entertaining. For me, when I get too serious, you'll see me start laughing because he's doing something to make me laugh. And today I have my angel Gloria who will be here to help. Also, Archangel Raphael will be coming in and out. And my main guide, Matt Kai, she's here, and she is actually a descendant of the Arcturians. So there'll be other ones that come and go as I am needed. I will be using color therapy, stone therapy, chiropractic therapy, energy healing, all that. So I think I got everything. Oh, do not let this supersede any of your medical knowledge or medical advice that you get from other doctors. Don't let this supersede it. I'm just trying to help, but this does not take the place of your doctor's advice. Anything you want else to say, Terry?
I just wanted to say it's such an honor to be here. It's like walking into that energy, that blue light, you guys. Feels so good. And the more every time you describe it, I get something new out of it. So I'm glad that you tell everybody every time what it is that you're doing, because it's the energy here is just amazing.
Hey, Nancy Jean.
Oh, hey, Nancy Jean. I didn't see you come in. Surprise, surprise.
What is she saying?
I have a real nerve. Face pain in the butt.
Today. That sounds like sciatic. I don't know. Is that literal or somebody who's bothering you?
Yeah, right. They did. So where I live, there's this huge art museum, and it's beautiful. It's one of the top 10 in the nation. And we have a big sculpture garden outside, and we had a lot of snow come in, and they made a big bum in the snow. Somebody made a statue
Really?
of a big butt. And so it's funny how everything's been coming in about a big pain in the butt. There's been a lot of action on that lately this week.
Yeah, Nancy Jean say no body pain.
Oh yeah, I wondered about that. I thought it was tongue in cheek. Pardon my. Anyway,
So anyway, I every time I go to Solaris Healing Center, I learn something new. I mean, you go there, I think my mouth mostly drops open when I see the animals, because the first time I saw a giraffe up there, I was like, there's a giraffe in here. It's with like the angels and everybody else. I mean, it's just pretty fascinating seeing who all's going up there healing. Now, these animals are not, I would say they have gifts also that we are not aware of, but that's where they go get their healings. That's where all of
it's a very high dimension group, isn't it?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. So we're really lucky to get there.
Yeah, I'm always feeling very privileged when I get to go, and that we're very privileged to be able to use it today.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, it is body pain. Your hip's very stiff, Nancy Jean. Okay. We'll get to that. So, well, you want to go ahead and start with some questions? Looks like it's already started 17.
Yeah, I think it might be time.
Yeah, and I'll get to as many as I can. But remember, everybody is getting their own healing, and your body is healing yourself. So if I don't get to you, just know that you've already actually had some healing today.
Yeah, definitely. You want me to pull them up?
Well, whatever you want to do, Terry.
No, you
said I don't want to do the talking today. And I go, what? Terry doesn't want to do the talking. I'm the one that's usually saying that.
I know. You guys, I just, I was really judging myself this morning. I led a meditation at my yoga studio, and which I dearly love doing. Anyway, it got really loud out there, and I was really like, whoa. Anyway, so it's okay. Do you want me to pick one?
Yeah, just pick one.
Okay.
Just go random.
Cece. Cece is the first one and the one that called to me. Happy New Year, y'all. Dr. Gail, please check my hormones and clear my chakras. I've been on antibiotics for a sinus infection twice late November. How do I strengthen my immune system?
Well, first, Cece, what I'm going to say about when we're having these sinus infections and colds and things like that, a lot of times that is just the mucous membrane in our body that's rejuvenating. Like you're stripping away everything that's in your lungs, your sinuses, your nostril, nasal area, and you're just getting rid of that old mucous membrane, and it's regenerating. We go through this probably, or some of us is different times. Some people go through it like every 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, that you go through that. And it sounds very much like that's what you're going through, CC, since you've had it twice. Let me see if that's correct. I'm getting that that's very much correct. And when this is happening to you, the best thing that you can be doing is resting. Rest is a huge part of this because your body is going through this big transformation, physical transformation, and that you're needing to just let it happen. Just let it happen. Now, the best thing you can do is rest and just accept that it is happening. And also you can do all the things you already probably know how to do, like, boost your natural things like the fruits and garlic. Fresh garlic is a big antibiotic, natural antibiotic, which you should be doing that, and looking at your diet will be a big help for all that. Now they're telling me now to just go ahead and clean out your sinuses right now. Let's go ahead and clean it out. I'm going to clean it out with a clear stone, with clear quartz. I'm just going to clean those sinuses out. But just know that the best thing you can be doing now is resting and let this transformation happen. Let these lungs and sinuses clear out. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted me to do, then clean that out, CC. No, and I'm being reminded to tell her to stay in this blue healing light to let your system calm down. But again, rest. Look at your diet. Make sure you're doing the right things with your diet to help this process. And this is mainly not changing your diet. It's just letting the process happen. Let it go. Let it happen. Let everything get cleared out. And a lot of times when this is happening, it can go on. I've seen it happen for 3 months, for 6 months, and for 9 months that I've seen this happen, the transformation. And a lot of times when it's dragged on for a long time, it means that person is not getting any rest. They're not laying down and letting their body take care of its own self. So there you go, Cece. What do you got, Terry?
Well, I'm just going to, we talked about this backstage. This week we're getting in a lot of sloth energy and comments and whatnot. And I'm kind of looking at the beauty of that we don't really allow ourselves to be sloths. Sloths are like beautiful creatures, and they really look at things with awareness and kind of a smile on their face most of the time. And I feel like we're kind of being called right now to watch things happen because so much is at play. They also showed me 4 orbs when we were talking about this. So maybe between the time that you've already had this could be 4 more months of it. It could be 4 things to do. And I had a weird dream about honey and cloves.
Really?
Last week. Yeah. And they told me bathe in it, drink it, do and then I looked up honey and cloves, and it's also an Ayurvedic cure-all.
Really?
So yeah. I mean, contact your doctor, look at it, and see if it works for you guys. But
well, I'll take any reason to put honey in something.
Right? Yeah. Any reason to put honey in. Yeah.
And Maria has perfect health, says she loves sloths.
Right, Maria? Yeah. I feel like we need to come into our inner sloth this week. So maybe this year.
Yeah. Well, Cece needs to, for quite a while, to let her body. I feel like she's been just going at it too hard and fighting it instead of resting and just letting her body recuperate.
Yeah. Yeah. And Rossi says raw honey, and I agree. Raw local if you can find it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to tell a tale on Danny Shea. I've never seen anybody use as much honey as he uses. He would come up to Mount Shasta and he would buy these big containers from one of the stores in Mount Shasta that is one of the natural places. And the next time he'd come up, he'd already gone through one of them.
Oh, my word. Yeah.
He uses it all the time. And I love honey, and I thought I'd used it a lot. I've never seen anybody use it like he does as much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cece says, thank you. I've been resting okay, not going out much. I just bought some honey.
Oh, good.
Good. You know,
Well,
and oh,
you're I'm just going to say, I feel like you're feeling guilty about resting, CC, and you're fighting the rest. So just let it happen. Take the rest when you need it. Because we've been designed or whatever to be guilty about resting. You
yeah.
don't feel guilty about resting. You need it right now. But I'm sorry I interrupted you, Terry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say they could also come back to this program again because anytime you walk into this program, even on rerun, you're covered in that blue light. Garnet says sloths are covered in insects, moths crawling all over them, and yet they still have a smile and awareness. It's like us having all this, society's constructs coming at us all the time and yet still walking through with witnessing awareness. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of like that
Yeah,
in a weird way, Garnet.
I saw Cece said she does feel guilty about resting.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of us on our healing process. If you can accept what's happening and look at it differently, then you will heal better.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay. You want me to pick another one or you want to pick the next
No,
one?
you go ahead.
Okay. I'm just going to
Since you
close
want me
my
to talk.
eyes and go. Um,
Eeny,
okay.
meeny, miny, mo.
Rosemary, RLC, is asking, please, medical Mike, work on my breast again. Thank you.
Okay, well, what's going on, RLC? Tell us a little bit more. Give us a little more details about it. What's going on? He's ready to go. He's like, ready? What is it? What are we doing as Cancer
Yeah.
RLC? Okay, I hope in your own treatment. Are you under medical treatment?
Right breast.
Right
She
breast.
said.
So
Yeah.
are you under treatment? Or is this it? Are you
She says holistic treatment.
you're on holistic treatment, so you're not doing any chemotherapy or anything? So don't think she is on chemo, but hear from her. No chemo.
No
Okay.
chemo. Yeah.
Okay. So RLC. Well, let's see what we're going to do with this right breast. That's my dog down there whining. I think she's waking up stretching. Not sure what's going on with her. Lately, she's been a little vocal on these shows. So, okay, so let me see what Medical Mike's going to do or what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to, he's going to go over there and help, but we're going to do a clearing also of that breast. So we're using another quartz, clear quartz that we're using. And they're telling me bring out two of them, two clear quartz that we're going to clear this breast out.
Oh, here it is.
And or also, has this gone into your lymph nodes?
Oh, she says she has clear quartz on.
Is it going into your lymph nodes? Has it gone into your lymph nodes yet? The cancer.
She said yes in lymph nodes.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. That it was in there. Okay. I'm thinking, RLC, I think I just need to talk to you. I think this is more than what I need to be doing here, right here in public. So Medical Mike is going to go over there and heal it. But I think we just need to have a chat. So go ahead and email me at drgailstarseed@gmail.com. Again, that's Dr. Gail starseed@gmail.com. And we will discuss this a little further in private about the things and choices and whatever. I think it just needs more than that. I need to do more than just talk to you here in a chat. Okay. All right, good. All right, I'll say go ahead and email me. And let me write that down that you're going to email me. Let's see. And I'll email you back and then we'll exchange phone numbers. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's lovely.
Okay.
Okay. All righty. Let's go to next. Closing my eyes. And going to Sharon. I had my first acupuncture session on Thursday for back pain and anxiety. What other ways to heal naturally?
Sharon, have you ever been to a chiropractor? Let me see. Let me pull up your x-rays here. Well, you've got some stuff going on in your neck. Are they addressing your neck, Sharon? On the I'm sure they are. Acupuncturists usually address the whole body. It looks like the original problem is from your neck. I'm getting a huge yes from that. And I just when you've never been to a chiropractor, okay. I'm getting this will help you if you go to a chiropractor because you need some training. Okay, the acupuncture is going in and doing certain things, and what a chiropractor does is we go in and which we call it an adjustment, and it's almost like training your body where it's supposed to go. Like you go and exercise, you're trying to get your muscles bigger or whatever, slimmer. Chiropractic is doing that. It's training your back, your neck, your sacrum, all these, trying to go to the right place. So it usually takes multiple adjustments to train your body to do what it's supposed to do. And right now you have an issue in your neck. I would go with it over there and adjust it. But since you have never been adjusted, I would be concerned about you wouldn't know. It would be almost like you've been hit by a Mack truck tomorrow if I go there and adjust you. And so, but I can share it if you want me to. It'll be an energetic adjustment, but you get just as sore as if you were here in front of me getting an adjustment. And when that soreness goes away when your body gets used to it, just like exercising. The more you do it, it doesn't get as like you've been hit by a Mack truck, I guess. But anyway, so Sharon, you have arthritis. Well, there's some issues in your neck with the arthritis, and that's where your body is connected. The whole spine is connected. So whatever's happening on the top, a lot of times will happen in the bottom. It looks like to me the original problem is in the neck, and that needs to be addressed. And then the bottom part will kind of fall in place. It needs adjusting too, but it's the neck that's the original problem. So, Sharon, if you want me to go, I think I would prefer you going and getting x-rays from a chiropractor and finding out what's going on since you've never been to one. And the x-rays that I'm seeing, it looks like you have like a military neck, which is straight and has some arthritis in it. So anyway, what do you have, Terry?
Wow, when you said military, it just shot up straight. Yeah. So, yeah, lots of love to you, Sharon O'Brien. I kind of feel like you've taken on a lot over your lifetime of others, maybe put them first. So just going into that and giving yourself a break here and making this all about you is kind of what they're showing me. So, and Lori talks about giving medical advice on YouTube. Well, this is not, as we stated in the beginning. Yeah, you go ahead.
It does not supersede your own doctor's advice.
Yeah.
This is just what I'm seeing energetically. So this does, Laurie, it does not supersede what advice you're getting.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next, let's go to NCAR. Hello, Dr. Gail, Terry, and all. I'll take any messages, healing, chakra clearing that I need when giving Reiki healing on others. Thank you for all you do.
Okay. It looks like to me she's going to be cleared up so she can heal others. Is that how you're reading it?
That's how I'm reading it. Is that what you think, NCAR? Sorry, I should have read it first. I'm doing it blind.
No. I'm just reading it. I'm just going. NCAR, you got to have to take care of yourself before you heal others, which all us healers are terrible at.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, most empaths are.
Yes, we're so
Yeah.
bad at that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let me see what they're saying. Okay, the solar plexus is one place we need to start, is to clean out the solar plexus. So I'm going to pull up the citrine, and we're going to clean out the solar plexus. And for some reason, this is for a confidence in car. Oh, yes, help me first so I can help others. Okay, yes. So we're working on your solar plexus. So we're needing to increase your confidence on what you're doing, because to me, it looks like you're really doing a good job with everybody, with the healing that you're doing. And I'm bringing up another one, which is my lemon stone. And that is going to help those solar plexus also. They're showing me, well, actually, it actually showing me that solar plexus need to be cleaned out, and it looks like there's been some damage to them, and that we'll go ahead and Michael go over there and clean that out, and then we're going to do the stones again on NCAR. While he's doing that, Terry, you want to?
I'm just going to mention, because this is coming up big for me, NCAR, personally, is judging ourselves. So a lot of times with the solar plexus, we get into that ego and that part of judging ourselves. So know that you're right where you need to be at all times, and you're always loved.
Okay. All right. So I'm going back again, NCAR with the citrine, and
that too.
It's already cleared out. And the lemon stone. So what they're telling me is to boost this NCAR, boost this with wearing these stones, boost this. I don't know why they're saying boost, but they're saying boost, and wear these stones or wear these colors. I've not ever heard them say boost. Anyway, that's what they're saying.
I like that. Yeah. She says, yes, you are right, Dr. Gail and Terry. I doubt myself when giving Reiki. Don't
doubt yourself, NCAR. Just go with it and just let yourself move aside and let it come through you from your body. And I'm guilty of that, NCAR. Anytime I'm doing a show or getting ready to do a show, I'm so nervous. And when I'm doing the Solaris healing, I am extremely nervous, but as soon as we start, it's like I move over and here they come. I can always count on them. They're already dancing around. As I said, Medical Mike's always here for me, but the energy comes through you to your healing. So that's just normal, but you don't have to worry about it. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, we're just conduits, especially with Reiki. It goes exactly where it's needed. We don't have to direct it. And yet, for years with pranic healing and whatnot, I always directed everything. But I love that with the Reiki, that it just goes where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just the observer, right? White dragon. Beautiful. I like this. Willow's asking, any assistance and releasing of emotions surrounding my sons? I have yet to release and need to.
Oh, gosh. Woo, that's a big one. Okay, well, let's see what we're going to say about that. Any assistance releasing of emotions surrounding my sons and have yet to release and need to, because I'm feeling the heart. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're just showing me that heart anyway. And I'm not sure if it's as much that you need to express it as not to internalize it. It's what I'm getting. And how do you release those emotions? Oh my gosh, it is the throat, because what they're showing me, rooted willow wheel readings, and I'm not sure if you have a place, is to go out and scream to get it all out. I've never done that where I've expressed with. Have you, Terry? Have you done scream therapy?
Yeah. Sacred rage, Kali.
Is that what it's called? Sacred rage?
That's what I call it. I go into that, the sacred rage of like Sekhmet and Kali energy. and screaming. You can also spit, and that never hurts to wee on a tree, everybody. So that's a very common thing in a lot of indigenous healings, is that wee on the tree. So
Right.
letting it go.
Right. Well, they're showing me like your heart to your throat has indigestion, energetic
Oh,
indigestion,
interesting.
so that you need to scream and just get it out and to release it. Does it have to be directly verbally at them because you're swallowing all those emotions, but just to scream and get it out, that'll be a release for you.
Yeah.
And it looks like to me that you can. Is there such a thing as screen? I mean, is there the screen therapy that you can do that somebody guides you?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that,
I
but
haven't
I
either,
think somebody should.
but
Somebody here
yes,
probably knows, but um, I've had therapists tell me to scream. I mean, it's huge. And
yeah,
sometimes even like breaking a dish or something,
yeah.
it's just the ceremony of it almost. It's sacred rage.
Look
You
at
don't wanna live there.
White Dragon says, "Laugh out loud." I growl sometimes, but never scream. That's good too. But anyway, it needs to be. It looks like to me that's what you need to be letting it out, screaming. It doesn't need to be towards directed to them
Yeah, no,
because
shouldn't
it's
be.
you absorbing what's going on. It's all you. It's just all you that you need to get it out. So, you have any more advice, Terry? I'm going to have to
Um,
look up and see if there's screen therapy because that's what I keep hearing. Screen therapy, screen therapy.
yeah, I love it. I love it. I feel like that Kali energy too. She has so much strength, and uh, she does show a lot of rage. So I
I'm,
feel like there's a sacred space for that, and knowing that.
I'm going to look it up as a screen therapy, if there is such a thing. I'm just curious. It's a mental health technique. Yeah, it's just it was developed in the 1970s.
Oh,
Well, so but I'm wondering if there's somebody. Well, I'll have to look it up later. If there's
yeah,
somebody that actually specializes in doing that. So anyway,
yeah,
that's what I get. I have a feeling rooted willow readings. You're not a kind of person that you're not that person who goes out there and screams and lets it all out and just absorbs it and just stifles it down. But that's going to help you. It's going to help because I'm seeing energetic indigestion between your heart and your throat.
yeah. Everybody here has such great advice. Garnet says primordial scream, which that has so much beautiful energy. Anything primordial does.
Right.
And yeah, Ujjayi breath, the breath of fire. I mean, there's a lot of information here. Okay, next. Let's see. Um, oh, interesting. Linda's asking, did I have a surgical procedure in my sleep or was it a memory?
Okay. Just Linda
Yeah.
has, I'm thinking yes. Yes, you did, Linda. And it looks like to me, I'm getting that it was um, bowel surgery or in that lower abdominal area. Is it bowel surgery? Yes, it was bowel surgery. And a part of it was that they were helping you, helping you with digestion. I'm hearing helping with digestion, but also research project in how you are digesting. I'm getting it was a two part of that, which they were helping you, and they were you were part of a project on how we digest our foods. So you did get surgery, Linda, and I'm seeing that they actually had your legs up kind of in stirrups at one time where they were getting to your lower abdomen and getting biopsies. So that's what I'm seeing, Linda.
Wow.
Okay, Terry, what do you get?
That's amazing. Well, they were just, they always show me things.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, that's her bowels. Oh, I can't hear you.
I was like, "Why are they showing me that?" And then it made perfect sense when you said bowels. I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Definitely,
So there
definitely."
you go, Linda. Say thank you to them and thanks for being part of the research project for us,
Yeah.
discovering how we are digesting our food.
Wow. Amazing. Nancy Jean, it has a pain in her bum. Let's see if I can find her. Got it here
And
somewhere.
originally when she said it, I went, she's got sciatica,
Yeah.
and that is what it is. Sciatica is such a difficult thing to um, work with when it happens, and most of the time when we're having sciatica issues or low back issues, it's because you've got weak buttocks muscles, tight hamstrings, and weak thigh muscles. So, to help all that, you need to strengthen it all. But while you're going through the process of having sciatica, a lot of times doing the physical therapy, um, putting your legs up in a perpendicular, or your legs up like this, this is your butt, and this is the object, couch, chair, bed, whatever you're going to do, and get your legs up like this. It can relieve it and help that L5S1 area relax. And also a massage will help with trying to work on the piriformis and those other muscles that'll help that sciatica. There's a lot more to that, but anyway, Nancy Jean, that means a lot of times that you're really needing to start working on those things, that your buttocks muscle, your thigh muscles, and stretching out your hamstrings. But you and I will talk about it later.
I love that.
I talk to Nancy Jean several times a week, so we'll be talking
Yeah.
about it a little bit more later.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Okay, great. Um, let's see. Now we'll move on. This is very interesting. Bemused shaman. Could you speak about the calcium coating on the pituitary gland we get during puberty that blocks intuition? Dr. Gail, could I have mine removed, please?
Well, I didn't even know that. I mean, shaman, this is news to me. Have you heard of
No,
that,
I didn't.
Terry?
No, I've never heard of it.
Let's see.
I,
I'm going to ask. Once you ask too, is there a calcium coating on the pituitary as a during puberty? Is there a calcium covering over the pituitary gland during puberty? You're getting a yes. I'm getting a no.
well, at the same time, I was asking, is it, um, uh, during puberty, we feel really judged.
Yeah.
And I was kind of asking, is it social constructs, which
Okay.
are my big thing. Okay,
And
let me just ask, is it, oh,
calcium coating over the pituitary gland. I'm even trying to figure out what the reasoning behind that would be. Um, and also, you probably mean the pineal gland. I'm guessing that's
oh,
what we need to ask. I think she needs the pineal gland. Is there
yeah,
calcium covering over the pineal gland during puberty? That is a yes.
yeah,
And they're showing me the reason why. It's because about what you started talking about, Terry. You're going through so much transformation that they don't want you to misconstrue what you're seeing through that third eye and um, the pineal gland. Is what they're showing. It's such a big transformation period that seeing these things or doing these things would be confusing. So, well, Terry, this is
well,
news to me.
it's kind of new to me, but it makes so much sense, bemused shaman, because it's like, a lot of us didn't so much get that calcification. We stayed psychic, we stayed empathic, and we were kind of shunned for it. Like
Yeah.
that's when we first kind of got that notion that, oh, I'm not supposed to see somebody's aura, or I'm not supposed to see that person up there in that tree.
Or that
You
person that
know,
passed that's sitting in the rocking chair.
Right, exactly, exactly. So that does make perfect sense that it's coming on then, because before that, everybody's like, "Oh, cool," if you told your friend about that. And then it takes a while, maybe till you're 50 and people get that coating off, I would imagine.
Yeah. So why do you think you have that calcium bemused shaman? Why do you think you have it now? Or are you a teenager? That would
Oh,
be the other thing.
yeah.
So, bemused shaman, are you a teenager that this happened to you, or it just has not come off with you? With your name, bemused shaman, you've got to be using your pineal gland and third eye all the time when you're doing anything with shamanism. And I'm getting a huge yes that you are using it. So I'm not understanding. Okay, well, let me ask: do you have calcium on your pineal gland? No. Are you getting? What are you getting, Terry?
Yeah, I'm getting that, you're kind of walking in your light, right? Not kind of. You are walking in your light right now, bemused shaman, and I'm kind of getting that, um, there's a lot of energy coming in right now
So
too.
there must be something. Okay, so there must be more to this. And let me see. Okay,
I'm
because
gonna go back to the original.
yeah, I find
Yeah.
this very common. That is the crown chakra that is the issue when it comes to this. And let me see if this is support. Okay, it's your crown chakra. That's the issue. It is not your pineal gland. There's no calcification on that. It's your crown chakra that is being toyed or blocked with from electronics. So the Muse Shaman, check out the electronics in your house. Make sure you are putting, oh gosh, I never remember the name of it, putting things on all your electronics, your phones, your computers, your televisions. And if you're in an apartment, you lost 50% of your abilities in the study. How do you do that? 70 this year, it still feels like I'm fumbling in the dark for answers. I don't what Shungite. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. Thank you.
Shungite.
Thank you, Ethnicity. Thank you. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting is that you're, and we do, I mean, it's like the electronics don't affect us, don't affect us, don't affect us. And then all of a sudden, overnight, it's like, we can't take it anymore, the electronics. So you need to get some Shungite, and they're little stickies that you can put on all your electronic devices. And if you're in apartments, you need to put Shungite at all your corners and room and over the doorways. So, Shaman, that's what I'm getting. It's not your pineal gland. I'm getting it as your crown chakra, and that's how. That's Annie Bear. You said you have selenite for your TV, and yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, those things can help. But anyway, that's what I'm getting. And so we're going to go ahead and open up that crown chakra, but be sure to do these things to keep it open, the Mu Shaman. So let's see what we're going to do to open up that crown. The one we're going to use amethyst. So I'm going to pull up some amethyst. And tonight, be prepared to tell me you're going to have some crazy dreams because this is open.
Wow. I could feel that. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Terry, you have anything else to say to her?
Um,
After all that.
yeah, I do feel like there's light coming in, bemused shaman, and I just want to mention everybody. Sometimes we do feel like we're fumbling in the dark for answers, and that's what the yogi says. That's not, we're like, there's always something that we're looking for, and in the darkness is where we do see the light. So it might be a big reset that's coming for you right now, dear.
She's saying she lives in Seattle, aka Computerville. Got a Shungite pendant I can wear. Thanks. Good. Yeah, go ahead and wear that since you live there. But go ahead and do
Yeah.
your whole house, your electronics, everything also. And as I said, it's almost like it happens overnight where we're so sensitive to it. It's like, doesn't bother you, doesn't bother you. And then overnight, I think it might be that we're advancing and then all of a sudden it starts interfering. So this is probably what has happened to you.
Yeah, because I do feel all that energy coming into you right now, bemused shaman.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Chiming in early for a scan and adjustment, please. Whatever your guides think I need. Thank you, Dr. Gal.
Okay, hypnicity. I'm seeing red. So let's see. Are they saying root chakra? Let me see. Is it root chakra? No. Why am I seeing red? Clay. It's the sacral chakra. Okay, so we're going to be addressing the sacral chakra. And I'm not sure what's going on hypnicity, but I'm hearing not having enough fun. And that's a lot of times what I do address the sacral chakra. That does come up a lot with the sacral chakra, not having enough fun. And it's not that you've got to go out and blast out having fun. It's like looking at the small things and enjoying it, almost like they're showing me like a bird, a grief still.
Yeah.
Sorry, hypnicity. Okay, still in grief. So that's why. Okay, so they're wanting you to kind of turn and look at the small things in your life, and start appreciating them. And they're showing me a bird, showing me like, look at the birds outside and start appreciating those little things, like enjoying watching it, and to start off with the little things first, those real small things to start enjoying and start building on that. But if you can just look out and see something that you can appreciate or enjoy in the moment for a few seconds, it will start getting better. But also, I'm going to can't even talk now. Carnelian. I'm going to bring up the carnelian, and we're going to try to this. And this carnelian is almost like it's petting your sacrum. It's like petting it. Like let's take care. You're trying to get my dragon to interact more. Oh, okay. And I think I remember talking about that it's going to come a time, because both of y'all are trying to learn each other's language. And this dragon was very young. So I think that's all it is. It's just going to take time. All right. So Terry, what do you have?
It's interesting that you saw red, because dragon's blood stone is red. And that grief too. So I'm going to say, as your girlfriend, not as the intuitive, that that grief, when I lost my husband, it's a huge reset, but it was like I gave my grief a happy place to go to. And you guys have probably heard me say that before. I let my grief have a sofa in my sunroom, and I took my grief over there every time they started coming in, and I took care of it there, whether it was with tears or watching Netflix or whatever it was. But that was, when it came, then I knew what it was. I could call it what it was, and I could take it to its special place. So anytime you use curiosity when things come in like that, and kind of watch it and give it a space, a safe space to hold for it, because grief is a sacred thing.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Do people put them in compartments in their brain? Like some people look at their brain as a house, and here's the room that goes into.
That's an excellent way to put it. Or a box. I get a lot of visions of boxes, and sometimes our boxes are presents, and some of them are things that we store there that we don't let out. And, having an open box or a present is always a good choice. So that's a great way to do it, to wrap it up with a bow. Hypnicity. Yeah, it's a great idea. Okay. Let's see. Pauline, love healing HBP or skin condition on off a few years on the right upper foot, ancestral or galactic? Ancestral.
Okay, love healing. I'm guessing that HBP is high blood pressure.
Oh,
Or skin condition on and off for years on right upper foot, ancestral or galactic ancestral. I'm not exactly sure, Pauline about this question.
Yeah. Pauline, are you still here, dear? Can you chime in on that? Give us some clarity.
So anyway, she's wanting a healing, I'm assuming, for her blood pressure, and I'm gonna make sure that is high blood pressure. That's one thing. And I think it's two different things that she's talking about, a skin condition on her right foot. And I'm not sure about the ancestral or galactic thing. Actually, I'm just kind of confused about the whole question.
Yeah.
So, well, if she's not
Go
here,
ahead.
we'll just move
We'll
on
go ahead
to
and
the
go
other
into
one.
somebody else. Yeah. Okay. Suzanne, can I get a body scan, please? Heart and high heart chakras check. Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's see. Well, the high heart's beaming.
Yeah. Huge.
So there was an issue there. Well, they're showing me like no, it's not a big issue, Susan, because what I'm seeing is the high heart is like a sunrise behind your heart. Is what they're showing me. It's beautiful.
Mhm.
And that it looks like to me you're working on what you need to be doing. I don't know that we need to be interfering on what you're already doing, Suzanne, because this looks so pretty, that high heart rising up behind your heart. And it
Yeah.
looks like it just being in this blue healing light is actually benefiting you for that process. Be sure and go back and look at the show. You don't have to have people, you can sit in the blue light, you can put the sound off and just sit in the blue light during the show, or you can listen to it, whatever you want to do. But Suzanne, this would be beneficial for you to do several times in the next few weeks, to sit in the blue healing light. And it looks like you're progressing great.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have an aquamarine, Suzanne? Because they're bringing in an aquamarine, which is usually Metatron, which is who I associate the high heart with a lot.
Oh, do you see? I associate. I use turquoise to connect people's heart to the throat chakra. So,
I use turquoise for the throat chakra. And that's actually my favorite stone in the whole world before I even knew anything about him. I love turquoise. Yeah. But you have turquoise and rose quartz. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
So you're doing a good job,
you're
Suzanne.
doing a great job. Yeah. Your high heart is like shining, honey. Yeah. Try not to compare anywhere this. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We got time for one more.
Yeah.
Huh. Stacy says, "Hi, Dr. Gail and Terry. I've had sciatica and I walk through the park every day and feed the bunnies. Oh, I have lots of ibuprofen and wear a back brace. Can you please help me heal my back?"
Yeah. Stacy, first, I'm going to say again about helping that walkers, even though you feel like, I mean, walking is great exercise, running is great exercise, but walkers and runners tend to have weak buttocks muscles and tight hamstrings. So those are two areas that you need to look at. So whenever you're doing your walking, you need to come back and you need to stretch those hamstrings. You need to do some kind of buttocks muscles to strengthen that, to help your sciatica. Or actually, these things are more preventive. And then the other thing is the abdominal muscles that are weak, because when there's an issue with the sciatica, sometimes the body's moving forward from the walk because your thighs are getting stronger and it's being pulled that way. So work on your abdominal muscles, work on your buttocks muscles, and stretch out your hamstrings for every time that you do this walking. Now, if you're a swimmer, a lot of times doing the opposite direction of what walking is, swimming is an opposite activity of walking. That's a lot of times that we do for rehab, especially for the athletes. Whenever they go out and run, you go right back in and swim right after that. Keiko's while I walk. We still the hamstrings and abdominal muscles and the buttocks muscles. The Kegels, that's kind of a different area, which is good. That's a good area to do it, but you still need to be working on all those. You're a walker. You wish you're a swimmer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You okay? Well, stretch afterwards. I mean, Stacy, it'd be better stretching afterwards. Go into those things after you do your walk, because when you can stretch before, but your muscles and things are not warmed up, and I think you'll benefit more if you do it at the end.
Oh,
So
she says, how do I do that walking?
you don't do that walking.
Yeah.
You have to do some other exercises. You're going to have to do, and it doesn't take much. I mean, abdominal exercises, just 3 to 5 minutes, just making sure you work on the lower back, stretching out your hamstrings. You can be standing up or laying down. You can look all those up on YouTube on how to do that. And your buttocks muscles, there's some exercises for that. So whenever you finish walking, just go right into a 5 or 10 minute workout of the buttocks, the abdominals, and stretching out your hamstrings.
Yeah. There's some really good yoga, yin yoga, which is like stretching and holding things for a little bit. Oh, she tries to dance a little too. That's good for your soul too, Stacy. I love that. I'd love dancing.
Yeah.
But they're just kind of bringing up, they're showing me this picture, and it's, of course, Deepak, but he put out something on yoga years and years ago. So I think they're just saying some of those yoga poses is excellent stretching. So, but whatever you find that you like.
Right.
So,
And it doesn't have to be a lot. It just needs to be something that counteracts the direction of those muscles. But I'm going to send you a green healing stone. I'm sending you, this is a green Andera that I'm sending you to help you belly dancing.
Wow.
Yeah, belly dance. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
yes. You won't have to do any abs after that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there you go, Stacy. And anyway, those will help you. They're more preventive to do that after you walk, and then while you're having issues, you can start doing that when you heal.
Yeah. Bemused Shaman says lunges while walking feel good to me. You are a teenager, aren't you,
Wow.
Bemused Shaman? Okay. All right. Well, we're at time then.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yes, thanks everybody. And we'll be doing this again next month. And thanks, moderators, for making this a safe place. And again, don't let this supersede any medical advice that you're getting. And do check out, if you need the Blue Healing Light during the week or whenever, go ahead and watch the show again. You can put it on mute. You don't have to listen to it. Just be in the healing light. So
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you later.
all right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.